Hey guys, it's Grauph Nerdmuma. My first reaction to Fruits Basket. I
My 20th time watching it, but finally after two
She's been
years getting you to
trying to
watch it.
convince me for a long time. My oldest son says this is one of his favorite series as well, or I don't know what yeah, series I
Yeah,
guess.
series.
Series. And this is like the remade
Yeah, this is
version,
the
the
2019 version.
newer. But yeah, this is. I think what sold me was she's convinced that I knew, but had I known
I've mentioned
earlier
it a very lot.
that All Might is in it.
Yeah, and you have to guess who it is because I'm not telling
Armstrong.
you. It makes it better.
Yeah, respectable muscle.
One of the greatest voice actors in anime, voicing All Might and Armstrong from
Full
Full
Metal
Metal
Alchemist
Alchemist.
and My Hero Academia.
And I will say this, it's the same level of extravagance. I will say that. Yeah, so excited for you to finally see this. Mostly because you love Your Name, and I would say the sky animation is certainly on par with that. It's
Oh,
absolutely
yeah,
breathtaking.
the animation in the movie Your Name is what got me. Like, even more than the story,
Mm.
just it was so beautifully drawn. The God, some of those scenes. All right, you ready?
I'm ready. I'm excited. Let's go.
I'll hold another banquet, and another. I'll hold banquet after banquet, an eternal series of gatherings, forever unchanging. I may be lonely
Those
now,
are the animal years, aren't
but
they?
I won't despair, because everyone is waiting for me. On the other side of that promise. All right, you look after my things while I'm gone. Okay, Mom? Bye! I'll see you after school!
The most precious human ever, Toru Honda.
I still have plenty of time before I need to get to class, so I think I'll explore the area a little bit. A new discovery. I didn't know there was a house here. How cute!
Hello. This is a surprise. We don't get a lot of young girls wandering around here.
Good morning, sir.
We've got
I'm
a
so
lot of
sorry. I
nuances.
shouldn't have been looking around without permission.
It's fine. I just wouldn't imagine that a teenager like yourself would find this place interesting.
No, I really do, though. Especially these zodiac figurines you've got. Adorable.
Yes, they're a favorite of mine, too, actually.
Except, it looks like another set without the cat.
The cat? Oh, right. I see. You're thinking about the old Zodiac folk tale, aren't you?
Uh-huh. My mom would tell it to me over and over when I was little.
Once upon a time, God made an invitation to the animals. God said, "I'm having a banquet tomorrow, and all of you are invited to come." But the rat was mischievous and loved to play pranks. He lied to his neighbor, the cat, telling him the banquet was actually the day after tomorrow. On the day of the banquet, the rat rode on the ox's back, then leapt easily down to arrive first at their destination. After him came the ox, the tiger, and the rest of the animals, and they all feasted merrily until dawn. All of them, that is, except the cat. Toru, why the heck are you crying?
The poor cat, how sad. Okay, that's it. From now on, I'm a cat, not a dog.
Tell me that's not something you would totally do if you heard that story as a young child. Feeling bad for one of the animals.
Ah. If he heard that little story, I wonder how he'd feel.
Pardon?
So then, year of the dog. That makes me feel so much closer to you already. After all, I'm a dog.
My head. Will you at least try to control your baser urges, Miss Honda? Hello. I hope my cousin here hasn't frightened you too badly.
Wait, Selma, why are you here? I mean,
What do you have
good
in
morning.
there? A dictionary or something?
2 dictionaries, actually. Morning.
this? You two know each other?
Miss Honda and I are in the same class.
I'm Total Honda. Yes?
You're headed to school? Why don't we walk together?
He sounds familiar too.
I'm not sure on his voice.
Explain. What is the meaning of this?
I'm sorry?
Here
Don't
she
you
is.
know me? You should. I'm Prince Yuki's representative, Motoko Minagawa.
The plastics.
Prince Yuki?
Can I just say that we don't have a clique problem at this school? And some of us shouldn't have to take this workshop because some of us are just victims in the situation?
That's probably true. How many of you have ever felt personally victimized by Regina George?
If the plastics were obsessed over one person,
Without someone else present. Do you understand?
Just
We
the
in
inspiration
Prince
for
Yuki Club are
yonder
dedicated
is.
to worshiping the prince who has graced our school with
it's
his
not far
presence.
off.
Miss Honda, you have publicly disregarded the regulations we painstakingly crafted for his protection. Now, we expect an extremely thorough explanation of why you arrived at school with Yuki today. Speak!
I swear it was a coincidence, that's all. Yuki Soma. He's only a first year and he's pretty quiet, but thanks to his good looks, he's already like the prince of our school.
If that were a good enough excuse, we wouldn't need the club now, would we?
Hey, don't pick a fight over something stupid just because your ego got
Here
bruised.
they are.
Like you're fun to talk, you delinquents think that making threats solves everything!
I'll use my waves, so play nice. Thank you.
She, Satsuki, I think her name's quite escaping me, but she's the character I think you will like the most based on your history of character favorites. Like,
They
trying
kind
to
of reminded me of like a male version of Mizore for a moment in that last.
yeah, she's like Mizure, yeah. The more stoic personality.
So much, really. You saved me.
You poor thing, cornered by those mean girls. Hey, don't actually do the wave thing, Hanajima.
This show is especially good at, as beautiful as it is, that sort of like those classic anime mannerisms and emotions, and
Oh yeah, the visual.
it's a
display
really
of
nice
what's going on.
balance because the show hits deep at times, so it also is as funny as it is rips your heart out. You're gonna be all over the place.
I gotta admit, it is kind of weird you coming to school with the prince
Took
like
so
that.
much homework.
Yeah, I'm so nervous. So
I wish I
much,
took so much
too
homework.
beautiful, you know. There's something about his waves that I find rather strange.
Another installment of Hanajima's wave report.
Strange in what way? That's the thing, I'm not quite sure.
He does kind of give off a mysterious vibe. I heard a second year confessed her love to him a while back and went in for a hug. Said he declined, scared the heck out of her.
Really?
How am I gonna find him, Uncle? He is clearly a master of evasive maneuvering.
I didn't know about
It's
that.
Lisa.
I wonder why.
All right, you three. Your hands should be moving, not your mouths. You done?
Yeah, it's not like it's rocket science.
Don't you talk to me like that when I know full well that Miss Honda did all the work.
The rice is done now, too.
Fine.
Anyway, Toru, Hanajima and I are going shopping after school today. You wanna come?
Sorry, I would, but I have to work.
Man, you got a raw deal. Having to work yourself half to death because you promised to pay your own tuition?
Still, you work almost daily. That's kind of a lot just for tuition. Don't you think so? Here, extra large.
Oh boy.
Well, I'd like to live by myself after I graduate, and housing can be expensive. So that means I have to start saving up now.
I don't want to get all weepy, so start eating and build up your strength.
Yes, ma'am.
You're offering like you're the one who cooked the food. For now, though, you're still staying at your grandpa's place, aren't you?
Yeah.
That old geezer had better be feeding you well, at least. And not squeezing all your wages out of you, either.
I can't tell her. If Uo knew I was living in a tent, she might drive her
Oh,
motorcycle
her obsession
straight.
with food. She has a severe obsession with food, Satsuki.
Master and Goku.
Tasty.
Delicious.
this
Just
morning.
look at that sunset.
Right. I should be apologizing for Shigure.
Oh no, not at all. He's a very nice person. And he even let me look at his cute zodiac figurines.
That's right. I believe you were saying something about being a cat?
Yeah, I was kind of a strange little kid. Sorry.
The cat is an idiot. The truth is, the math never left any room for the cat to begin with. But honestly, I think that's for the best anyway.
Is that the rat?
I mean, being allowed to join the Zodiac.
You are correct, sir.
Sorry, but I don't really understand. Are you trying to say you hate cats? Oh no, I'm sorry. We have to hurry up and get to work.
Miss Honda,
Yes?
there hasn't been much color in your face today. It's still so hot. You should be careful not to push yourself too hard.
Do you see the way the shadow of the leaves were on his face?
Oh, the lighting in this
Yeah.
is incredible.
Any thoughts so far?
No, it's good. I mean, it's definitely a higher level of animation than just your basic, like, you know, every anime you throw on the TV kind of
Yeah.
The 90s had a real problem with some of that anime looking kind of generic.
It's, in my understanding, received kind of like Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is concerned. Like, it's actually better than the original anime.
Oh, okay, the remake is the better.
They just gave it so much more love, I believe, in this one than the original one.
Sweet Toru, your mama is hungry for sukiyaki today.
Mom was always there to protect me. She was so strong, so cheerful. I never thought someone like her would die in an accident like that. So suddenly. Everyone argued about who should take me in. But in the end, my grandpa was the one to do it. Dinner's ready, Grandpa. He's living on a pension now, and I didn't want to be a burden. So I promised him I would pay my own tuition and living expenses. Also, I'm Toru. That all happened in May.
Kyoko, dear, my daughter and her family are going to be moving in here, but first I'm having some renovations, so I plan to stay with them for a bit. I suppose we could both live at their place until the construction is finished, but it's just so small. If you have a good friend you can stay with instead, that might be more comfortable for you.
Did you catch that he
Olo
called it
lives in a
Kyoko?
tiny apartment, and the Hanajimas are a family of 5. There's no way I could stay with them for months. So? That's fine, Grandpa. After all, I'm going to live alone eventually anyway. This is a chance for me to see if I'm up to the challenge. Even if the only place I can afford to live is in a tent that I bought on sale.
Queen of being motivated.
Sounds like the one a few days ago threatened to blow me away. I'll never give up. No matter how small and flimsy, anywhere can be home once you get used to it.
Our jobs have gotten so much easier since they hired the new girl.
Yeah, no kidding.
Hey, Mom, I'm finally back. I'm really sleepy, but I still have some homework to finish before tomorrow. I'm feeling a little weak and lightheaded. I'll wash my face. That should wake me up.
I thought something was strange. The Somas own all the land in this area.
Would it be okay if I live there just a little longer? I'll leave as soon as the renovations are over, I swear. Please. I don't have a lot of extra money, but I'll pay.
That's a dangerous spot. The cliffs aren't too stable, and there are
Oh, you're
creeps
finally
around.
done laughing.
Not to mention, a young girl can't spend months living alone in a tent.
No, it's all right. I'm even used to the slugs. I promise promise I've got the strength and willpower to see this through. So please, just let me.
Miss Honda! She's got a fever.
I'll go grab some ice to help cool her down a little. Though, getting to it could take a while.
It's the toxic jungle.
Nice analogy. What did I just tell you? Part of the cliff has crumbled.
What? It did? But how can you tell?
Oh, I like to call it my animal instinct.
Oh.
Enough joking. Do you know exactly what part of the cliff collapsed?
How awful. Surely it was nowhere near my tent, though.
Surely not.
Well, where is it then?
Wait a sec. Mom's picture is still inside. Mom!
You need to calm down.
But she's still in there. She's trapped. I have to get her out. She can't breathe.
Why don't we come back in the morning when there's more light?
It looks like I've lost my home again.
That must be tough.
No. I mean, I wish it hadn't happened, but I've been through worse.
Even worse than this? Like what?
Like missing the chance to say, see you when you get back. It was the morning of the day my mom died. I'd stayed up almost all night studying for a quiz. She was leaving for work, but I couldn't wake up. That's the only morning I didn't say it.
Surprising. She's so cheerful and upbeat at school. Always. I wouldn't have guessed she'd been through so much. It's amazing.
Amazing? How so?
Well, take me in the Somas. I thought I'd broken free of them. But I haven't really, or I would have bought a tent like Miss Honda and gone off someplace where they couldn't find me. I'm realizing that I'm spoiled.
It's actually pretty rude, you know, calling her suffering amazing.
True. Can you take things from here?
Don't tell me you're planning to go dig up the landslide. That's a lot to manage alone. Want me to come along?
Alone?
The framing of that then
Plenty of
is
help.
spectacular.
Don't worry about me.
See you when you get back.
But yeah, there's stuff like that, like, I know I'm not the only one who does it. I know other people that do it, but having to say drive safe whenever anyone goes anywhere, just the little rituals, because you don't want to think about.
Back to Stoicism.
Yeah.
Memento mori. It's remember that you will die. Remember death. It's live every day like you're gonna die today. Do everything like it might be the last thing you do. And it's reminding me though of in high school we had a friend who was a runaway, lived in a kind of a fort in the middle of the woods behind an abandoned grocery store for like a month. I can't remember how he eventually got brought back or whatever. He was like 16 or 17. He was doing all right out there, but yeah, just it's crazy. I've been out to that spot. I've been to the tent that the high school kid lives in.
More often than not, there's more than you even realize, and she was a prime example of that at school. She would never believe that she was dealing with all this, working so hard. Even her best friends don't know that she's living in a tent because she just doesn't want to burden them with that. Because she knows they would take them in, but doesn't want to impose.
But like sometimes the less you have, the more you appreciate.
Yeah.
Everything.
And stuff like that, like, there's a reason people, once they get to know her, they'll do anything for her, and it's because she will do anything for them. And her outlook on life has, since a young age, like since her dad died, has been very treat every moment as if it was precious. Even the sad moments are precious. That becomes a recurring theme as well, like embracing all the emotions.
Things I learned doing 50,000 birthdays. Embrace all the emotions, 'cause you're gonna feel all the emotions.
I don't have time to sleep. I have to take Mom out.
Good morning. Are you feeling better?
Oh, yes, good morning.
Here, your photo. I think I got all the rest of your things too. But could you check and see?
No way, you mean you moved all that dirt by yourself? But,
No, of course not. I couldn't.
but then how?
I can't tell you. Well, I'll just bring your things upstairs. I know the house is a mess, but we do have a spare room on the second floor.
He really plays into that, like, stay mysterious.
I'm the one they call a mystery.
Enjoy doing chores, housework, like cooking and cleaning.
Yeah?
Levi
It's kind of
busts out of the window with the cleaning.
Wonderful! Welcome home! Your room's not
Cora
aired
and
out, so you
Levi,
should open a
perfect
window,
team.
And I'll get you a copy of the house key too.
I can't. If I moved in here, I'd only be a burden on you.
Miss Honda, we don't consider it a burden, so please just accept. Besides, where else do you have to go?
Excellent.
Okay, but
An excellent point.
Shut up!
please, if I'm going to impose on you by living here, at least I should know if there are any special rules to follow.
There are none. You should just be you, Miss Honda, and live your life at your own pace. It's that simple.
Dating simulator.
Here he is.
Yo, are you ready for a beating, rat boy? Let's do this.
Honestly, why don't you just accept it already? You're too weak to take me.
Think so, huh? Well, too bad for you, I'm not the same fighter I was before! I'll show you!
I'm sure we can settle this now.
Ah!
Hey, Yuki, was that Kill's voice I heard?
I'm so sorry. Are you okay?
Yeah, that's him.
He was a pet.
Stupid jerk.
He's a cat. You had something wrong and somehow turned him into a cat.
Oh, this is awkward.
This is my fault.
Okay, so here's the thing.
We have to hurry.
Honda!
There's episode 1. Thoughts?
Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy it. It's not as serious as I was. I mean, yeah, I know it goes hard, but the animation style isn't as serious as I was not worried about. But I enjoy the balance.
Yeah, it's balanced so well.
It's not all seriously drawn, you know. Were there even any like silly things in your name? Like moments? It was all so real and just fucking emotional.
I mean, other than the like at the very beginning when they're like discovering that they're not just in someone else's body, but someone else's body, and he's just like, oops. But it's not animated that way. Like, I don't know what they call that. If anyone knows, please say. Those
She's got a fever. Well, clearly she has a fever. There's red lines.
Yeah,
like squiggles coming out of her head.
They, really pick the moments to like, we're gonna have all this detail, or we're gonna be full on like chibi characters, to really convey the emotion that's going on, and the music too is just amazing.
God, just the stills of each animal at the end, one another, and that sort of Damn
Stunned
it.
face. And did you catch that, like, she thought that she had actually done something to turn him into a cat? Like, how her immediate reaction was, oh no, what did I do? I fell on him and he somehow turned into a cat. Like, she's more worried about worried that she did something wrong than like, wait, this is weird. Like,
I got Levi vibes in there too. Like, not just the cleaning moment, but at one point, like, maybe it was the way they were speaking, but in a not even stern, that really confident leader being calm about the situation, but also
a calm,
assessing.
authoritative, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this one.
I've been telling you for so long, like, yes, it's slice of life, but it covers so many different styles of families. Like, usually in the show, it's just, this is what this person's going through, whereas as you get to meet more characters, even I can't think of it. I think Momoko, her name is. I can't remember right now. There's a whole episode that goes into why she is the way she is, like why she's obsessing so much. Like, even this side character has an entire story behind them and what's going on. It's every character's got a fleshed out backstory. Even if they never dive into it, they've got one. It's incredible.
You can already like kind of guess that are they going to drag out and like make you fall more in love with the mom just being so happy and upbeat as they keep reminding you, oh yeah, remember,
she is
how
one of
amazing
the most
this
well-written characters in my opinion, and I'm sure it's released now. I know there is a movie about when her and her dad meet. If anyone knows how I can watch that over in the United States, please tell me, because it's the most wanted love story that I can imagine needing to watch. Yeah, I'm excited. This is I'm looking forward to showing it to you. Took us doing a reaction channel to get you to do it, but we got there.
It's like learning All Might's
he's not for a few episodes, I can tell you that. But yeah, Satsuki's an absolute favorite.
Alright, good.
I think we're good. That's
Alright,
all,
keep
folks.
grinding, guys. Get your goals. Just keep grinding.